Welcome to the Tuesday Tea, everybody. My name's Maddie.
I'm Carly.
Today, we're going to be talking about the sketchiest situation that you guys have survived. I got some good ones. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made me think of some too that I had. Oh, I just lost one.
They're kind of spooky. And they
Yeah,
actually tie into the movie for the TV show Movie Club that we're part of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But before we do that, you have any life updates?
I have none. I literally was just thinking, I'm ready to find a new novel. I'm ready to find a new show. Honestly, it's been fun because I don't really watch TV unless it's like Schitt's Creek
Mm-hmm.
or New Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun to do these like watch these things and then discuss them.
I know. It is fun, but it's very time consuming.
It is.
Like I literally for the movie. So, okay, for context, we had to film 2 episodes a little bit close together because I'm going to Florida for a week. And so, I didn't have much time between finishing the last show and then this movie. And so literally today on my way to church, I was watching it. I woke up and started watching it on my phone as I was getting ready. And then I had it playing in my car on the way to church, the way home. Like I literally started my Sunday morning with a thriller movie. It was like the weirdest experience.
That's awful.
The weirdest start to a day, but I did it so we could talk about it.
Oh,
the commitment to the cause, you know?
Did you feel like you could focus on it?
Yeah.
You were watching the road.
I was actually pretty into it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're committed.
Well, should we just jump into talking about it
Yeah,
then?
maybe. Honestly, it was probably more of a thriller than sitting on the couch and watching it while you were driving.
Yeah,
which is good.
I'm like,
I know.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we watched the movie Drop on Peacock. It has, what's the actress's name? Do you know?
Megan Fahey, not like.
She is such a good actress.
Yeah, she's really good.
She was in White Lotus season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like her. She's a really good actress.
Yeah, she's good.
And then
she's fun.
The guy from 1923.
Yep.
I always forget his name, but I love him. What's his name?
Brandon Sklenar.
He is so hot.
He's your guy.
He's so hot. His voice?
So good. I know he is a man. But the movie itself, first of all, I didn't realize Hallmark was making thrillers.
Oh my God.
It was so awful.
It was really bad. I felt literally halfway through the movie, I was like, I'm so sorry that we made them watch this.
We're like, surely this is going to get better. Surely the trailer was indicative of how good it was going to be. No.
I mean, it was like a 5 out of 10, I would say. Not like the worst movie I've ever seen.
Don't waste your time.
The acting was good.
The acting was fine, kind of.
You didn't like the acting?
No, the acting was good. It was just awful. It was the biggest waste of time, I feel like.
Yeah, so sorry, everyone.
I feel like it was such a miss. Like,
yeah.
I love their integration of smartphones. I love that, like the airdrop situation. But they had
but
to
like
use
the
an
text
Android.
overlays were so cheesy.
No, they were. It was like a low budget film, it felt like.
Yeah, it was all in one restaurant.
Exactly. But they had 2 really good actors and like well-known names. And it was just weird. Also so unbelievable. Like,
oh, for sure.
From the time she got the text to like, first of all, all those people are going to die. And then I'm going to drive home and he still hasn't killed them.
Right,
Please.
right. I know. And like when she got the text and looked at the cameras of the guy in the house, it's like, okay, there's no way on earth you would be able to go back and have a conversation with this man. There's no way.
Because over time, she ended up getting more like clear-headed and just like being able to hold herself. And I'm like, in no world would you be holding yourself together right now. You wouldn't even be here.
No, you wouldn't. It was very unrealistic. And yeah, the ending of her flying out the window. Is that really a thing? If you break a glass window, the air sucks it out like that?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. That's a good question.
But yeah, her flying out the window with the curtain and then him pulling her up as he has a gunshot wound. I'm like, he's so freaking for real.
So
and also him even being there to jump in the way of the bullet.
I know.
I'm like, come on.
Well, also, why? Okay, first of all, why did you have to tell him you poisoned him before he's dead?
Yeah.
Like, she told him with plenty of time to kill people.
Yeah, and she knew that the poison took a while. Like, it took that guy, the piano player, a while to die. So she should have just...
That guy was so strange. I just can't.
And I knew it was him. Did
you?
Yeah, because
no,
I'm like, it's the only other character. It was either him or the bartender. Like, there's been no other
Yeah.
character that's spoken, and he was the most random.
Wow, I didn't think of it. I thought it
So
was that guy she was onto.
yeah, the classic.
Yeah, they're getting me. They're getting me. That's the whole point, I
I did
guess.
think him too at the beginning, but yeah, I was, like, thinking about it, and I'm like, "Why if he stood up, why is he still there?" First of all.
Why did they like, how did they choose her again? Why?
Because she had, like, people thought that she killed her husband. She went to court for it, but she didn't kill him. But,
Right.
like
But did they set up the how did they know what was the point? The point was to get the camera footage gone, right? From Henry's
right.
camera?
Or maybe they just knew that he was going on a date with her and, like, found a way to make it work with her. I don't know.
How?
By finding that dirt on her.
How'd they know they were gonna go on a date together?
Maybe they hacked his phone or
Oh,
something,
maybe,
his
yeah.
computer.
The director wrote Disturbia. Christopher
Really?
Landon,
He's
yeah.
gone downhill.
He has surely gone downhill and lost a lot of money,
Yeah,
I
I wonder
imagine.
if we watched Disturbia today, if we would think it was as good. I fear that we wouldn't.
That's a good question. Gosh, I really think it was an iconic film back in the day.
It was, but it was kind of like the first of it. Well, I think it was the first movie that I'd ever seen like that. You know, like it
Mm.
was the first time that I was really getting into thrillers and stuff. So I was
Mhm.
like, this is amazing.
But there probably weren't as I felt like there were so many plot holes in the shows we've watched recently.
Yeah.
Like in We Were Liars, in what did we watch? Oh, The Better Sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should watch it again and see. I did watch Silence of the Lambs far too early in my life.
Oh,
The cannibal movie,
yeah.
Hannibal Lecter, far too early.
I don't
So
even
that
think I've ever seen that movie all the way through.
oh,
I have no interest.
I'll never forget the skin coming off of his face.
You know what movies I watched too young?
What?
Saw.
Yeah, that's not a good.
Those haunt me
That
still to
yeah,
this
that stays with
day.
you.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
disgusting. I
and
refuse to watch those to this day.
yeah, I would like put myself in their position. Like while I'm watching it, like I would think, what would I do? And like all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it just terrified me. I'll never forget the one.
No, careful. There's one scene I can think of.
What?
No,
What?
I can't say it out loud.
Say it.
What are you thinking of?
Well, I think it's actually a different movie that I'm thinking.
Oh,
I'm
what is
thinking
it?
The House of Wax. Did you ever watch that?
No, Paris Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't
There's
think I
a
ever did
scene
see
where
it.
they're like in this cabin and someone's walking around and someone like comes up through the floor, like the wood panel, like lifts it up and like slices their
Oh my
Achilles.
gosh!
I know, it's traumatizing. And
I
they
had
literally melt them into wax, like alive
ooh, they melt
people.
who into
The
wax?
people staying at the cabin, they put them in wax so they're like stuck in it, but they're
Sorry?
alive. All you see is their eyes moving. I know.
Wait, why are they killing them?
I don't know. They're just
Is it
weirdos.
like a Airbnb?
It's like a cabin in the woods, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been
Is
years.
Paris a killer or did she
I
get
think she was
killed?
killed. Yeah. She was probably one of the first to go.
Spoiler alert.
It's always the blonde girls that go
Yeah,
first.
honestly, always. Have you ever seen Get Out?
Yeah.
Crazy movie.
Yeah, that was crazy. The
That
second
was
one wasn't very
crazy.
good, I
Oh, I
remember.
didn't know they had a sequel.
I thought they did.
That was like demonic. That
Mhm.
was crazy.
Yeah, I don't really mess with like thrillers and stuff. Even this movie, like, although it sucked, just the music, like with the suspense and like the heartbeat sound, like it really like gets my adrenaline going and I get scared.
That's
Like
so funny.
I get like heartburn.
I thought it was so corny. I'm like, this is
You weren't scared at all?
no, it was a
Oh,
Hallmark thriller.
I was scared at
Like,
moments.
this is the dumbest thing in the whole entire world. I could not believe we chose that.
Yeah.
But honestly, iconic to talk about. Like, also the fact that it got an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Wait, it did?
No, it did.
Okay, Rotten Tomatoes, you
No.
can't trust them.
No, you can't.
They give the worst movies the best ratings. Like, who
It's-
even is on the Rotten
Yeah,
Tomatoes team?
I feel like it's like black market. It's like you probably have to pay them off to give you a good rating. But all my favorite movies
Oh.
are low
Yeah.
on the Rotten Tomatoes score.
What would you say your favorite movie is?
Zero Dark 30.
Okay. What are your top like 3?
Oh my gosh. Maddie, you can't put me on the spot like this. Favorite meaning I could watch all day, every day, or like.
You can give me different categories.
Oh, wow. I love Taken. I've seen that a billion times.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's
Serial killer behavior.
I know, that's so true. Born Identity, Born Supremacy, and Born Ultimatum with Matt Damon.
Mhm.
So good.
I fear you need a military man.
No, I don't want one. They're crazy. Yeah, all those are war movies, aren't they? And then yeah, Zero Dark 30 is so good. Lone Survivor is good. That's another war movie. But I love
But, like, those movies are so depressing. Lone
No.
Survivor, I cannot watch that.
No, but it's like a story of hope and
It's not. It is not. It's like, what is war for? Everyone's just dying,
it's
and
really sad.
there's no improvement.
But that's the reason I joined the military, so that, like, holds close to my heart.
Okay.
But, like, I love P.S. I Love You. I love,
You like all of these depressing movies. That movie's so sad.
That's so true.
That is literally a movie that I also refuse to watch because it's so sad.
Yeah, I don't think you should watch that. Have you never seen it?
No, I won't.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't. I think that's a good idea. What's the one I'm obsessed with that I have to watch every Christmas? Oh my gosh, the 3-hour one.
Oh, Love Actually?
Thank you.
I love Love Actually. That is one of my favorite movies.
I'm known to love sad tone.
You just want to feel something.
Yeah,
You know?
I want to like snap my skin and know I'm feeling something still. I did love like Pitch Perfect. I love.
Okay.
Greatest Showman. I love.
Oh, that's a great one.
Wait. How to Be Single is so funny, and I love the iOS integration, the iPhone integration in that one. I think those are always so fun. I feel like I'm right there. I feel like that's a good mix.
Is How to Be Single with Amy Schumann?
No, Fat Amy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
which I don't think is appropriate to call her.
I think I've seen that, but it's been a while.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like it's like a once every 5 years you gotta watch.
I remember
I also love Lion King. Okay,
when I broke off my engagement, my family gave me that for Christmas.
How to Be Single?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
They like put it in my
so
stocking.
funny. Oh, and that's actually a really good movie. It's like that one's full of hope for sure.
Okay.
Less than Lone Survivor.
I'll have to watch it. Wait, have you seen Freakier Friday 2?
No?
Me
Is it
either.
out?
Yeah, it just came out.
It is?
Like this past week, I think.
We should go see it.
I know.
I didn't know it came out.
We need to watch the first one though.
Have you been seeing Wait, you haven't seen the first one?
No, I have, but like a
Oh.
refresh.
That was part of my childhood forever. That and like
The
a Cinderella
grandpa,
story.
me and my sister would replay the part where he goes,
yes.
earthquake!
Oh, yes.
We would replay that like 20 times and just be dying laughing.
That was a staple in my childhood.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Did you see the sneak peeks into Devil Wears Prada too?
No, I've actually never seen Devil Wears Prada.
What? That's just to be alive.
Is it really that good? I feel like it's
Yes.
one of those movies where it's maybe not worth the hype.
No.
Really?
That's initiation into adulthood.
Well, I'm already here.
Are you though? Are you? Wait. Maddie, you have to watch that. That won't even be a movie club because everyone's seen it.
Okay. All right. I'll watch it.
Okay, that was easy. You have to watch it.
Okay.
But the second one is just weird because there's like people videoing from the street like as they're filming, and Anne Hathaway is like twirling around a light pole singing, and we're like, what's happening?
Please.
This better not be what we think it is. This better not turn into a musical.
Oh.
I know, we were very confused.
Making a sequel to such an iconic movie is a very questionable decision. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it rarely goes well. I have heard positive feedback from Freaky Friday 2.
Oh, good.
I think a lot of people are really happy with it, but I think that's rare. Like, Devil Wears Prada, I feel like that's a movie they just need to leave.
Leave it.
Yeah.
I think my biggest beef with sequels is sometimes they just try to do too much, and the original movie is just so good the simple way it is.
Right.
And then the plot is so complicated,
Mhm.
and it's just like, chill.
Yeah.
Like,
just leave it.
I don't know.
I
The
know.
continuations are always just too much.
I agree.
Was
I
there a
agree.
Mean Girls too? I think there was. And I never watched it.
Let me look it up. I know that they did the one that was like a different cast and it was a musical.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one.
Was it live?
No, but it didn't do well.
See, just leave them. Leave the icons
Right.
as icons.
Yeah.
There's no point. It's not worth the money.
Yeah, I agree.
Your credibility just goes downhill. But Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway have pretty good credibility these days, so hopefully it stays that way.
I don't really like Meryl Streep. I think
Okay,
that's a
why
hot
not?
take. I
Tell
don't
me.
know. I don't know. She just is someone that always bugs me in award shows. Like her speeches are always super annoying. Like I like her as an actress sometimes, but sometimes I feel like she's
too like polished or too like
I think she's just a
political.
little egotistical.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes.
But she's also Meryl Streep. So
She
like I
is.
get it, you know?
Yeah, but we don't want an ego. No egos are welcome here. I don't care who you are.
I don't know. That's a loose opinion. I'm not strong on it. I can be swayed.
Okay.
If there's people that really love her.
Okay. We can make it an open debate.
I love her in Mamma Mia.
Yes, great. No ego there.
Mhm.
Amanda Seyfried.
Mhm.
Dear John.
Is
That's
that a
also one of my
favorite?
favorites, yeah.
You need a military man.
Wait,
What are
no, I
you
don't. No,
doing?
they all
Yes, you do.
suck.
Okay, a
It's fine.
retired, a vet.
Okay, wait, we just talked about 1,700 shows or movies I love. Give me some of your
You want to
favorites.
know some of mine?
Yeah.
Crazy Stupid Love is one that I will watch over and over and over.
That's the one with Steve Carell and Emma Stone?
Yeah,
Okay.
and Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
It is just one that I can put on any time of day, and I just love it.
You love it.
I've seen it probably like 200 times.
Okay.
The Notebook is probably my all-time favorite.
Okay, you're also in Depression World with me.
That's the only one that I watch that is like that. And I don't watch it often because of that. I just like the story of them. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say it's toxic, but I love it.
No, please, it's not.
Forrest Gump is a real favorite for sure.
Oh my gosh, you couldn't get more depressing than
That's
that.
not depressing.
Everyone dies. Everyone but him
but
dies.
That's life. But it's not like, but he keeps a good attitude and he's so happy.
Because he's autistic.
And he makes the most of his life. I love him.
I haven't cried that hard in a long time.
Really?
I watched it like 2 years ago as an adult and I had no idea what it was about.
Oh.
I knew Jenny was something, but that's all I knew.
Jenny's a yitch is what she is.
She's over there spreading disease.
Yeah, we hate Jenny. I hate Jenny.
Okay, so you're still in sad movie mode.
I don't think Forrest Gump is sad at all.
Maddie,
I've never cried watching it.
Do you have a
I think it's sad at the end when Jenny dies, but like, sorry, spoiler if you've never seen it, but like it's at least he got to be with her. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that sad.
Oh, maybe I was fragile that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's February last year. Okay, wait, what else?
I think those are my top 3.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Combo.
What movie did we just miss in theaters that I was dying to see? And it wasn't Drop because first of all, I can't believe Drop was in theaters.
It was in theaters?
It was in theaters.
Oh.
I thought it'd be like an indie film you watch.
Wait, was it a war movie? F1. No, you saw that.
I did see F1 movie. There was one other one we missed, and I can't think of it. But anyways, yeah, movies are good. I love to. It's like books. You can just go into another dimension and talk forever. Mm-hmm. And only people that know what you're talking about can enter into the world.
Yeah. It's fun. Well, we got sidetracked from your life update. You want to start a book?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any ideas?
No.
Okay.
I still need to finish American Marriage. But I did pick that one back up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got a few chapters in, so I've been doing nightly reading.
Is it not good? You're taking
really
a while. Okay.
I know. I stopped when we got back from Colorado. Mm-hmm. And then I think life just got really busy. And then I picked back up maybe like 2 weeks ago. But then we started doing the TV show club. Mm-hmm. And so I would watch that as I go to bed and like as I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so any life updates with you?
My only one is that I'm on my 5th week of my 8-week pottery class. And I feel like I haven't given an update in a minute. There was a moment where I felt like I was regressing a lot. Like I was like, okay, at the beginning I'm doing good. I'm getting better each class. And then I was like, I just had this moment where every time I come to class, I'd forget everything that I learned. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And you have to like center the clay at the beginning, which like you basically put all your pressure on it and like you get it to stop wobbling. Mm-hmm. And it has to be like perfectly center or else like everything that you do is going to be off for the rest of the thing.
Interesting.
And I like couldn't do it. It was really hard to do. So it was really frustrating. And then this past week, so with the pottery class that I do, it's at a place called Ceramic Souls if you guys are in Nashville, but you get 12 hours of like potter's hours in addition. So you could like go in and like do whatever you want. And so I did that the other day with my friend who's in the class and I like centered it really well and I made like really cute things. I made these little vases that are like big. They have big bellies at the bottom and then they kind of like go together and then like flare out a little bit at the top. Oh. And then I'm going to add little like handles on the sides to them.
Oh my
And just like, they're just like decorative pieces, you know, but they're really cute. Sweet. And then I had this like cylinder piece that I was making that I made tall and it like collapsed on itself as I was making it, but it kind of like collapsed in a way that made it look like a pitcher kind of. It like flared in like that. You know how a pitcher has that little like part where the water comes out when you
Yeah,
tip it.
yeah.
So I did that and I like added a handle on it the other
Oh my
day. I know, and we learned how to
gosh.
glaze and like I made a bowl with stripes on it. So I like put tape all over it and stripes and I dipped it. And so they're doing that now. So I get to see how it looks. It's just so fun. Like I
Wow.
love it so much. I think I'm gonna keep doing it. It's not like an cheap hobby by any
Sure.
means, but like for what you get with like the class, like how much you pay, I feel like it's
Mhm.
so worth it.
Hmm.
Like it's expensive. I think it's like $500 for the 8-week course, but
Oh
like
my
you get
gosh.
as many pieces as you make. Like you have literally unlimited everything.
So do you make a piece a week?
I make like 4.
Oh,
Like I'm making a lot of stuff. Like I'm gonna have a lot of little
how do
trinkets.
you decide? Did they tell you what you're making that week?
Well, yeah, they teach you the basics at the beginning. So you have like your things. Like first we did cylinders and then we did bowls. And then she kind of teaches you like anything that you want to know. So I really want to make like a flower vase,
Mhm.
like a tall and skinny one. So she's taught us how to do that. I haven't done that successfully yet, but
Okay.
um yeah, they basically just like teach you anything you want and like they'll have each class you have something that you learn. Like last week we learned how to glaze them. But like once you learn how to do that, you can do whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, so the final weeks, are you just gonna be able to make whatever you want and then, like,
Mhm.
she's there if you need help?
Yeah, we're, like, adding stuff like the handles and, like, you can do designs on them, you can freehand
Oh
paint
my
them.
gosh. So do they wait to put them in the kiln until, like, all of your little handles and little gadgets are on it?
Right, yeah, but
Okay.
you have to, like, wait until the clay is dry for these certain things, so it's kind of like a
Oh.
long process. So I have a few things that I've, like, gone through already, and then other things that I've made recently are still, like, drying.
Oh
But,
my
yeah,
gosh, it's a patient
yeah,
process.
it's just so fun and it's so peaceful and, like,
Yeah.
while you're doing it and everyone there is so nice, you, like, make new friends and
Oh my
I love it. So if
gosh.
anyone has been wanting to get into spin wheel pottery, you should definitely try it. It's the best.
I'm scared at how, the impatience would come out as it becomes wobbly and, like, not
Right.
centered.
Yeah. It
It's
can
so
be frustrating,
frustrating.
but like my friend that I'm doing it with, she's not like a type A person per se, but she's kind of a perfectionist.
Mhm.
And so she said when we started the class, her goal was to like just let go of that expectation
Mhm.
and just like have
Mhm.
fun messing things up. And it's honestly so fun because her pieces, she's been trying to make a flower vase, which is really hard to make something like tall and skinny
Yeah.
because it like will collapse. And
Ugh.
hers like keep collapsing, but they're so cute and she's keeping them. So they just
Mm.
like are these like cute, unique little pieces that literally you couldn't recreate if you tried. And they just have so much character and I love them. Like looking at her stuff just
Yeah.
makes me so happy. And so she's having a lot of fun just like letting go of the
Yeah.
expectations and like just being okay with whatever you make.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we've been loving it.
It's such, like, embodiment of life, like, not to get
Mhm.
deep on it, but,
Yeah, it's like
like,
there's only so much you
truly.
could control,
Yeah.
and all you can control is, like, your viewpoint on it and your attitude towards it.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so deep in pottery
I
class.
know, so
Wow.
symbolic.
It
I know,
is.
and then when you someone messaged me because I posted about it, and they're like, "I love that you're doing pottery, it's just, like, reminds me of the Bible, how he's, like,
Mm.
the potter and we're the clay, and he
Mhm.
formed us," and I was like, "Wow." Now every time I'm doing it, I'm like, "Wow."
Yeah. It's, like, just so symbolic and so, deep, who knew?
Mhm. Who would have
But, yeah,
thought?
that's fun. That's such a sweet hobby that feels like a pastime that shouldn't be a pastime.
Yeah, I really love it.
And you can, like, gift it and take it home and, like, always be reminded of those things, like, that's and you can personalize them, like, that's so sweet and so
Mhm.
special.
And it just feels so wholesome being there and seeing the other people that are there because it's like, okay, we could all be doing anything in the world right now.
Yeah.
And like these people are choosing to come like do pottery.
Every week.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
even yesterday at like the potter's hours, there were people there just they have their headphones in, they're listening to music or
Mm.
whatever and just
So
like doing
good.
their thing. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's so cool to me that this is what people chose to do.
Yeah.
It's just so wholesome and I
I
loved it.
agree. I
Yeah.
agree, that's really cool. I'm so glad you found that. How did you pick which studio to go to? There's surely a lot
They
of
had reached out to me on Instagram about coming to a
Oh,
like individual class.
okay.
And so I did that with my friend and then I loved it. So then we ended up just signing up for the
Oh,
course.
okay.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. So how many pieces do you think you're gonna come home with after 8 weeks?
You know, it depends because some things can like break in the kiln.
Oh,
So it just depends.
imagine.
If one of the ones I made on Saturday, my favorite pieces so far, if any of those break, I'm going to be so sad.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, it really just depends. Probably at least like 10,
Oh,
maybe
wow, that's
15.
so cool. And you
Yeah.
get to pick, like, colors and stuff?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
I
Good
know.
for
I'll have to
you.
gift them, but I feel like none of them are, like, gift worthy yet, but once I have some that are,
No, but
like,
they are because 'cause
good.
they're perfect in
Yeah, but what are
anyone's
people gonna
eyes that,
do with
like,
them? I literally brought home 2 of my, like, beginner ones, and they're just these little, like, dishes that are
yeah,
so
but
bad.
it's
I'm like, "Where do I
so
put these?"
sweet. You can put jewelry on them. You can put a
Yeah,
little candle on
true.
them.
Mhm.
That's so sweet. I love the special gifts. My friend got into pottery in Alaska, like, back when we were friends, when I used to live there, but, I just, like, I hold that bowl she got me so close, and
Yeah.
it's like, although we're not friends anymore because of life circumstances and leaving that relationship, it's so special, even though it's
Yeah.
so imperfect and wonderful because it was from her, and, like, she
Yeah.
literally made it. She didn't buy it, she made it.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'll make you
No,
something.
please don't. No, please don't. I don't accept them. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it so much, I hate it.
Yeah, no,
Don't give it to
please
me.
don't, please don't. You know I don't accept gifts. Okay, and you're going to Florida this week. You're
Yes.
starting the drive.
It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna drive. So that'll be long, but honestly, it's really not that bad. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna work and go to the beach, enjoy the sunshine. It's gonna be so fun.
Audiobook?
Yeah, I'm sure I will listen to I've been listening to an audiobook. I literally can't even tell you what it's called.
You remember Harambe? Do you remember him?
Yes.
What happened to him? Did he die?
You have to keep this in.
Did he die?
I think
Was that
did
the
he
whole
die? I
point?
think he did die.
Wasn't that the whole point?
Hold
It was like
on.
boobs out for Harambe? Or tummies
Eh,
out for Harambe? What was the
I think it was
quote?
boobs. Is
Tits out.
Harambe still alive? No, Harambe is not alive.
Is that why
He
we
was
were
shot and killed at the zoo.
is that why we were supporting him with our breasts?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Forgot this entire story. Harambe, a western lowland gorilla, was a 17-year-old silverback who was shot and killed at the Cincinnati Zoo on May 28th, 2016, after a child fell into his enclosure. They made the decision to kill him to protect the child's life. I think he like saved the kid, didn't he? Should we watch this video?
No, 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 no. I don't wanna see a gorilla die. Did you ever watch Mighty Joe Young growing up?
Yeah.
Mm. Gorillas have a soft place in my heart from that movie. No, I'd prefer not to watch the show or the movie or the video. Did they kill him after the fact or, like, during the kerfuffle?
That's what I'm trying to see. Because there's a video that looks like he's grabbing him out of the water. The child crawled through the barrier and fell 10 to 12 feet into the habitat. Harambe grabbed a boy and dragged him around. The child was with the gorilla for about 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
The team deemed the situation life threatening.
What was he doing with him during those 10 minutes?
Says he dragged him
Was
around.
he hurting him?
It says Harambe didn't attack the child. The animal's size and strength posed a great danger.
So they were just thinking he could kill him? Wow, that's a very scary decision. So why was it boobs out for Harambe? What happened there?
Let's verify that that's what it
I was just
Boobs
seeing because your
out.
toes were out, so I was gonna say toes out for Harambe. And then I was like, wait, what happened to Harambe?
Boots Out
Boots!
is a spin-off of the more well-known meme, Dicks Out.
D-
Dicks Out for Harambe.
no, 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 no.
Please.
That was not it.
Boots Out.
Boots?
That was how but it was referring to Dicks Out.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
People were mad.
Who's making these choices? Yeah, but that doesn't need to be the slogan.
It says it's expressing the absurdity.
That doesn't
Of
need
the
to be the slogan. You can
situation.
make it you can make absurdity for Harambe.
Yeah.
Anything
Mm.
else.
Mm.
Okay. Back to
Well,
your audiobook.
Oh,
Slight
okay.
deviation.
Yes, my audiobook is called 20 Years Later by Charlie Donlea. I've never read anything by him, and it's a little bit slower just because it's kind of like a thriller mystery type
Uh-huh.
situation,
Uh-huh.
but it's really good. There's like a 9/11 twist, and it's like an old homicide situation. The audio person reading it isn't like the most captivating, so I think that's
Mm.
why I'm just having a slower time, but the story itself is good. So, I'll
Okay.
keep you guys updated.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
How did you find it? You were just scrolling?
My friend texted me and said that
Oh,
she read it and it
helpful.
was really good.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
So there's reviews.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I have a have you heard. Are you ready?
Mhm. I'm ready.
For my have you heard.
I'm so ready.
Have you heard? I don't know why I always get so nervous. Okay, have you heard that the world's oldest baby has been born?
Come again?
Yeah. Riddle me that,
Oh,
nature.
was he 0 days old?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
His embryo was frozen in
Oh.
1994, and he was just born in July.
What?
Yeah, his name is Thaddeus Pierce.
Daddy.
Yeah, Thaddy Daddy. He's older than his parents.
Whose embryo was he?
Her name was Linda.
Okay.
And in 1994, she was going through IVF. She got 4 embryos, and they froze all 4. They inserted 1 and got pregnant with their daughter, who's now 30. And the other 3 they were planning to use, but then they ended up getting divorced. So they have these embryo adoption agencies that they can go through. Like if they decided to go up for adoption and they decided to go through this one agency, and they get to have power and choice over who the embryos are adopted to, so they can like have the final say. And they picked Lindsay and Tim Pierce. No affiliation at all, but just through the agency. And Lindsay just gave birth to Thaddeus.
Whoa.
And he is older than his parents. Like, isn't that crazy?
My mind is blown right now.
Imagine being born in 1995, but you don't come alive until 2025. Brutal.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
With him?
Yeah. He's just
How
a boy.
long can embryos stay frozen?
Honestly, should have thought you'd ask that question, and I should have looked it up, but I didn't.
I'm Googling it.
Surely you're weathered, right? Like he's a little extra wrinkly. Surely. I feel like if they're frozen, they probably can chill for a while.
There's currently no known upper limit.
He's the oldest, 30 years. It's like Avatar type crap, you know? Also, Avatar, great movie. Write that down. They're my favorite movies.
That is a great movie.
Thank you.
Okay, I am mind boggled.
Yeah,
How does
he's
that
the
happen?
oldest baby to be born, which makes no sense because you're like, hold on, what?
Okay, but riddle me this. You're going through an adoption embryo center. Surely you're not picking the oldest one that's ever existed.
I know. I'd be curious how the matching happens because they had to have known. Hey, just FYI.
They're like, you get a discount.
Yeah.
This one's been here for a while.
Discount embryos.
And it was the agency because my thought process would be that they would be adopting out the strongest embryos, right? Because there's different levels. And then, so what made them pick him? Was he the strongest one, or were they
a mat? Like maybe there's only so many matches for certain women's bodies or something like that. I don't know. Or what would stick? What would hold? Maybe they've had failed transfers in the past. I'm not sure, but
or they're just take this one because we want to see what happens.
Yeah,
you know, is it gonna work?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem like that was the vibe of it.
Okay,
but Thaddeus is perfectly healthy.
If you were adopting an embryo and you had the option to either get a newer one, or the oldest one, make history. This is gonna be the oldest one to ever happen, and they both seemingly have the same chances of working. Which one would you pick?
Probably the newer one.
Really?
Yeah, because it's if there's not data yet as to if there's any long-term effects or side effects from such an old embryo sitting in a freezer for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's I'm not willing to take that risk.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I don't know.
But there's no benefit of taking the older one, right? It's not like he's mature.
Okay, what if the older one is a little bit stronger than the new one?
I don't think I would.
Really?
Because there's no science that shows me they'll be the exact same, health-wise when they're born. I feel like there's if there's not data behind that, I feel like I'd rather choose the newer situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
The whole embryo thing weirds me out.
I know.
Because people will freeze. I know people that have, I think, 7 embryos ready to go. And they already have 3 kids. And so they're not going to use all 7.
Yeah.
So it's first of all, how do you pick? I think a lot of times people do have the doctors pick based on strength, or you could pick based on gender or whatever. But what are they going to do with the other ones? Those are all their kids too. Then it becomes
throw them away, don't they?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Decide to adopt them. Also, that goes back. We had a conversation a few months ago about if you had adopted out your embryos, would you want to meet them? If your DNA was out in the world.
Right. Or if you were an egg donor or a sperm donor.
Yeah. Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like eventually I probably would want
I
to meet
would.
them, yeah.
And then you, like, have to sign something that you're, like, not gonna interact or whatever unless,
Yeah.
like, it's up to them after 18, but
But an embryo is like the whole kid is yours.
do you, like, pick it like a sperm donor where you see what the parents look like? Like, you know how you can, or at least in the movies, you can look
That's
through
what
what
I
the
was
guys look
thinking,
like?
like, did that family pick him because he had certain qualities, or
Yeah.
did the adoption agency just give him to
Well, they really stuck with the narrative of how old he is by choosing the name of Thaddeus for a 2025
It's kind
baby.
of a baller name, Thaddeus Pierce, I like it.
Thaddy.
Thaddy.
That's so funny,
Well,
surely.
he's healthy though?
Yeah.
Wow, I mean,
I
that's cool. That is a
know.
really interesting story. I did not hear
Yeah.
that. That was a great
It's
one.
been all over my feed. I'm like, "Okay,
Really?
heard, got it. I'll be sure
Wow.
to spread the news."
On this Have You Heard?
Yes,
Beautifully
exactly.
done. Okay,
Yes.
should we get into these stories? The
Yes.
craziest thing that you've survived. Has there ever been a situation where you're like, I should not have survived that?
Yes, 2 come to mind. One is I was at a Packers practice when I was, like, 5 years old, and I think my dad kicks himself with this story, so sorry, Dad, to bring this back up. We have worked through it, don't worry. But my dad was taking us kids to the porta potties at the training camp, and then I come out and they're gone, and I'm 5. I'm, like, very small, and I'll never forget it. I can remember it and, like,
Aw.
looking around and, like, walking up to all these people, and, like, cell phones didn't exist then,
Mhm.
obviously, especially for a 5-year-old, but, like, for someone to call someone, and so I just wandered around, like, asking people. I didn't know how to get back to where we had come from, and also what a gift as an adult to know where you came from. Like, you
Yeah.
just walk back to the bleachers.
Yeah, why don't kids realize
What
that
a gift,
actually?
yeah. Can you just be responsible and, like,
You just have
remember?
a memory?
Yeah, like, did you not think while you were walking to the porta potty? And then eventually I found a police officer, and I just stood with them, and then I'll never forget, like, seeing my mom run towards the police officer. But that story, like, stuck with me for
Wait,
so
your
long.
mom, not even your dad? Your dad made it all the way back to your mom
Yeah,
without you?
yeah, yeah, allegedly. And, yeah, my mom came and got me, and
Wait, then what happened? Was she like, "Where's Carly?"
I think she was probably pissed at my dad, yeah. I
But
think.
he didn't go look for you? Did he
I don't
wait?
think he knew until he got back that Carly was in the other porta potty.
Oh,
I
and
don't
then
know
your
if he
mom just, like,
thought.
ran?
Yeah, I don't know if he thought I was with him or just forgot I was with them
Uh-huh.
on the way there.
Right.
And yeah, you leave with 3 kids and come back with 2.
Wow.
So, I always talked about that, like, when I had a really irrational fear of kidnapping, I'm like, I think it stemmed from that.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
like, every time I would get off the bus at school or at home, I would, like, walk other places, and
Right.
then when there were no cars, I would sprint up the driveway. Like, I was
Uh-huh.
so extra and not trying not to get kidnapped. I
Wow.
know.
That's kind of intense.
It is. And then there was a man on my back porch that I made eye contact with. I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
And that felt really sketchy and weird. But yeah, those are mine. What about yours?
Yeah, yours are more wholesome than mine, for sure. I
Wholesome.
just, like, thinking about when I studied abroad and how I
Oh,
was just, like,
alcohol
drunk in
poisoning.
Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, there was this one day where we were in Capri and I was toasted, like, literally probably the drunkest I've ever been. I'm not
Toasted in
proud of this.
Capri.
Yeah, me and my friend had to get back to the ship, and we had to take, like, probably a 3-hour train ride and, like, get on a bus and get back to the ship, and I was just literally knocked out on the train. Like, I don't know how we made it back because my friend was drunk too, and I was,
Oh,
like, incoherent, like,
angels is how
yeah,
probably.
and I think back to that, and I'm like, we were just so visibly drunk, and
Yeah.
we're Americans in Europe. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna get taken, it's
It's
then.
now.
And yeah, there's just moments like that where I'm like, I don't know how I made it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people, like, in college have those stories, but yeah, not great.
Yeah.
God was looking out.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
It is really crazy how you can transport from A to B and have not a clue. Have
Mhm.
no brain cells on how you got there.
Right?
Yeah, the guardian angels for sure. Oh
Terrifying.
my gosh. Okay, well, I'm excited to hear these
I know.
insane
Are you
stories.
ready? I'll go
Yeah, I'm ready.
first. Okay. As a millennial, I have dozens of these situations, but oh boy, this one is a doozy. I was so poor, I was looking for a job on Craigslist when I was 19 and
Oh
20. I
no.
applied for a job as a sports announcer. Embarrassing, I know.
On Craigslist, there
Yeah.
was a sports announcer
Yeah.
job? That's
She
crazy.
says, I was dumb. I met for my interview with 2 men at Panera, and they seemed somewhat professional and let me know that they could train me, so no experience was okay. Unfortunately, they needed headshots, which I didn't have, and they offered to take them for me in a park. A major
No.
red flag, but I was ignorant. I showed up and only one of them was there. He was disgusting and asked extremely inappropriate questions and gave me extremely inappropriate prompts for poses, if you know what I mean. I'm so glad people were at the park. Otherwise, I'm not sure what would have
Oh my
happened. I left.
gosh.
He still has the pictures he took, which creeps me out, but I'm
Oh.
alive and nothing else happened other than feeling disgusted and humiliated. Of
Hmm.
course, I never got a job or heard from them ever again. Absolutely terrifying
I'm
memory.
so sorry.
I know, isn't that
That's
crazy?
really aggressive. Well, hopefully you wore like professional clothes to the headshots.
Right.
My desire is that. My hope is that.
I wonder how much that works for them. Like, how many inquiries are they getting? You know?
Yeah. That's really scary.
Yeah, that is scary. Glad you're
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. Okay,
men.
I have such a doozy as well. It's really aggressive. I don't know if this one's going to be an uplifting episode now that I'm thinking about it. But that's okay. One of my best friends is working in Shanghai for a year contract with the Shanghai Disney. She told me they gave her a 2-bedroom apartment to live in herself, so I went to go visit. While we were over there, we decided to take a trip elsewhere to make the most of my time while I was there. We ended up deciding on Bangkok. Our first night in Bangkok, we walked down the main street sampling different foods, buying clothes, etc. While walking, there was a man standing outside this building with a sign offering massages. He spoke great English and came out to be an American equivalent of $6 for a 30-minute massage.
Wow.
A steal. We decided to give it a go. We go in the building and it's a super narrow staircase up to this room. We get up to the room.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's not great. We get up to the room and they had a bunch of mattresses on the floor with bed sheets clipped in between to separate them. It was a
What?
situation straight out of Taken. This is also crazy. You would think they turned around. No. Thankfully, my friend and I stuck together and got a great massage together. It actually turned out to be an okay massage, but man, did it look sketchy.
Oh my gosh.
They stayed. They're like, this screams Taken, but $6 is going to be good.
I thought that was gonna go a whole other route.
Yeah,
I thought they were
same.
gonna be like, there's an attempted kidnapping or
I
something.
love the commitment. Me too. They made it out safely. I know.
No, that is so scary.
What would you do? Would you turn around?
I would like to think I would,
Well,
but maybe
surely,
not.
If you turn around, there's going to be a big Russian man standing in the doorway. Now you can't turn around.
Yeah, you're staying here, lay down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What would you do?
No chance I would sit down on a mattress and get a massage.
Yeah.
In no world.
Especially if it's on the floor, please.
I'm also just not interested in deals on massages in another country.
Yeah, massages in other countries are crazy. One of my exes, he went to Thailand
Yeah.
and got a massage, and he went with friends. And one of the friends was like, he had like the cute young girl, and she was like actively trying to get him to like do sexual things for money.
Wow.
And he is like literally such a good guy, and he didn't. And he was like, I just felt so bad because I didn't want her to think that like she has to do this, you know, for money.
Oh my gosh.
But it was like a whole thing. Like she was like literally trying to get him the whole time. And I'm like, that is terrifying.
Don't do that.
I don't think.
Unless it's marketed, of course, and they're there for a reason. Ugh.
All right, my next one. You ready? This one's crazy.
I'm scared.
I was on a 14-hour flight from Germany to Thailand with my uncle.
Ugh, why Thailand?
I know. I'm about 6 hours into my Benadryl-induced nap when I'm awoken by my ears popping because we're going down fast. I rip my eye mask off to see, and all the windows are shut. The screens that were tracking our flight are off, and everyone around us looks panicked. I went to text my mom that we were in danger, but the Wi-Fi was disabled.
Oh my god.
I thought our flight was hijacked or that we were crashing with how fast we were descending. I flagged down a flight attendant who spoke mostly German, and she said that there was a dangerous passenger and they had to do an emergency landing. People started opening their windows, and we were literally descending into a cloud of smog. We landed in New Delhi, India, and the pilot announced that everyone was to remain seated and to not film what was about to happen or it would be really bad. 5 armed security guards came onto the plane with huge guns, like 3 to 4 feet long. They rushed upstairs to the first class area and removed a man who was yelling in German. Apparently, he was trying to kill his wife and anyone who tried to stop him and had lit his blanket on fire.
Oh my
Yeah, it
Goodness.
was the scariest moment of my life thus far. I thought we were going to die and that I wouldn't be able to
Oh,
tell my
wow.
parents or boyfriend that I love them. Still makes me sick to my stomach thinking about it to
That
this
is
day.
so scary. That is
Yeah.
so scary, especially when you don't have answers as to why you're going down so fast.
Right.
Like, in my opinion, that's probably the best case scenario is they're doing an emergency landing.
Right.
Not that he could kill other people, but, like, it's good that they're with
It's
control of the
handled.
plane.
Yeah.
But also, what is interesting strategy to light your blanket on fire to kill your wife.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Holy crap. I wonder if she saw him.
A fire on a plane too? Terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that video that just came out with the American Airlines flight attendant that was calling out the passenger who was vaping in the bathroom? It
No.
is a federal offense.
Yeah.
And she caught it because his door was open. He didn't, like, fully close the door,
Please.
like an idiot. He starts recording, like, he's in the right, and he is yelling at her, and he is like, "You're invading my privacy." And she goes to reach for his phone, and he's like, "You're assaulting me. You're assaulting me. Look, everyone, you're assaulting me." And he's videoing it, and he thinks he's eating. This man thinks he's eating and winning, and he is so not. The woman is so patient. But, like, I hate American Airlines, but I hope that woman gets a promotion because the way she handled it was amazing, but she didn't kick him off the flight. I was like, "Kick him off the
What?
flight." Like, he was so obnoxious filming and just yelling at her nonstop, and she's like, "Get back to your seat. Get back to your seat." I hope he got kicked off. His name was Kevin Wynn. Kevin Wynn.
I'm sure he got fined the
Surely.
$5,000 or whatever it is.
And he was just like, "You assaulted me." And we're
Oh
like,
my Lanta.
"Stop." This filming situation has just gotten out of hand on
Oh,
planes.
yeah.
Like,
I
everyone's
know. Every
just
video that I see on TikTok of, like, people filming stuff like that, I'm like, "Are you just filming all the time? Like,
Yeah.
how did you have your camera ready to film this?"
Yeah.
Unless they're all fake and they're, like, bits and I'm just falling for them.
Well, also, like, what's the point? Like, you don't need that footage for really anything unless there's actually a lawsuit that you like, unless it's very serious and you wanna sue something. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do with the video? Like,
Yeah.
what
It's
come
just for
on.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, mine. This one's interesting. Okay, craziest, sketchiest thing that happened to me. Feeling my tire blow, losing control of my car, and then rolling down a mountainside in Price
Oh
Canyon, Utah. I
my
was
gosh.
moving and I had my belongings with me and I lost just about everything. It was 5 in the morning and I'm only alive because some random guy was heading to work and saw my headlights from below and had a radio in his rig. He sent a life flight helicopter for the win. That random guy ended up looking around the wreck site, found my sunglasses and a family photo album, and drove 2 hours to Salt Lake City and gave them to me at a hospital when he found out where I was
Oh.
at. I still send him Christmas cards 24 years later.
Oh, that is
I
so
know. Holy
sweet.
smokes.
I
And
love
I don't
that.
know what kind of radio. It says it's a CB radio in his rig to send a helicopter and, like, get emergency services, but, like, holy crap. Also, like, just asking for a friend, like, how long would it take for you to die down there if nobody found you?
I think it just depends how badly she was injured. Did she
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, no.
Hmm. Or how cold it was? Like if it was cold?
Oh, cold or like a bear came. Sorry.
Terrifying. Terrifying. Wow, that's really sweet
I
though.
know.
Okay. A few years ago, I received a package in the mail that I had to sign for. I was taken aback because I never had to do that for a package and didn't remember ordering anything. The package had my correct name and address, so I opened it up and was surprised to find a pair of diamond earrings from Macy's. I was confused because I didn't order them, and I asked my husband, and he didn't either.
Oh,
So we
no.
both called our parents, and no one knew who sent them to me. I called the Macy's help desk to see if they could see who sent them to me or know how it arrived at my house. I ended up getting transferred to my local store, and they said it was supposed to be delivered to their store for a custom order. I offered to drop them off, but they said they send a representative over to pick them up. While we were waiting, I looked at the box of earrings and found out they were $19,000.
Sorry?
Soon, a woman dressed in sweats comes to our door and says she's the store manager coming to pick up the earrings. The situation fell off, and we told her we didn't feel comfortable handing them over. I was kind of sketched out. My husband and I agreed to call the police. Officers came by and agreed the situation was weird and it could be a setup to steal the earrings. I was told to check my credit and bank accounts to make sure that the information wasn't being stolen or there was suspicious activity under my name. We handed over the earrings outside of my house to make it known to the police that they have them in case anyone was watching my house. Luckily, there wasn't anything out of the ordinary with my bank accounts. From what we heard, a Macy's representative came to the police station to receive the earrings, but to this day, I have no idea how my name and address got on that package.
Oh my gosh, there's still no answers.
Isn't that weird?
Also, if you call the Macy's helpline and they transfer you to the local store, how could that have been, like, picked up from a criminal, basically? Like, how did that transfer get to that woman who was coming to pick them up if it was likely sketchy and not the right person?
Like, how would she have found out about it?
Yeah, how would that, call have been, like, actually transferred to her, like, to the
Yeah,
criminal?
that's a good point. Like, if she had ordered them to the store as a crime,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
to try and be sneaky, how would she have known?
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
that
is
is
really weird.
a very confusing story that would, like, sit with me for so long.
That would make me think that maybe the husband was buying earrings for someone else and accidentally put her name or
Oh my
something.
god, I didn't even think about that.
'Cause, like
Oh my god, it 100% was her husband. There it is, the trust issues come out. That's so
but,
funny, I
like,
didn't even think about that.
why would it be under her name, you know?
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Spot on. Woof. Okay, my next one. When I gave birth to my youngest child, my uterus tore in 2 places
Terrifying.
and I was hemorrhaging.
The more I learn about birth, the more I don't
No,
want it.
it's actually no in vitro, not in vitro, surrogacy.
Yeah.
The doctors had to take everything out to make the bleeding stop and save my life. Sorry, when she says take everything out, I am assuming she means her insides. Just a guess.
Good, good, good.
They said women who go through this usually don't survive. I was told this ordeal had a 5% survival rate.
Oh
When I
my
went to
gosh.
my 6-week checkup, the doctor couldn't believe I was walking by myself or I had driven there alone. Like, how? What a miracle.
Wow.
5% survival rate, and she's just vibing 6 weeks later. Like, that's
She's
crazy.
just vibing.
Ew, I wonder if she oh god, I can't I prefer not to know there's insides happening.
Right.
Like, I can't even think about C-sections. I can't even think about them.
I really don't want one.
Just, like, thinking about the concept of a C-section is diabolical to me. Like, a beautiful situation that we have figured out how to have a second form of birth, but the image, I can't
Yeah, I
actually.
know.
It turns my tummy.
I know, it's so gross.
It is.
But it's beautiful,
It is
just the
beautiful.
same.
It is beautiful. Definitely the same and beautiful, but just, like,
Terrifying. Terrifying for us because we don't have children and
well, just like the fact that there are humans, medical humans that will see your insides
yeah.
and cut it open
Yeah,
and
what
then
do you
sew it
mean? I
up.
don't have a liver. I don't
No,
have
exactly.
intestines. I don't wanna know. What's inside my body's none of my business.
100 I agree. I agree. Ugh.
Okay, my next one, you ready?
Yep.
I worked at a grocery store when I was 16. My job was to take people's groceries to their car for them once they checked out.
Oh, never good.
I know. It was my third day on the job, and it's an older gentleman with 2 bags. I knew he could carry them, but I wanted to ask anyways because I would get in trouble if I didn't. I asked, and he accepts my help, which was abnormal coming from an older man because I was just 16, under 5 feet tall, and maybe 90 pounds. So I carry his 2 bags outside, and it starts pouring rain. He parks in the parking lot next to the grocery store, not even in the grocery store parking lot, which I thought was weird. I walk all the way out to his truck, and he says, I bet you're thinking I'm going to do something bad to you in this parking
Oh!
lot all the way out here in this weather.
What an unaware idiot.
Yeah. And I was terrified and the vibes were very off. I just stood there and said, well, I didn't until you said that. He laughed and stood there. He could have shoved me into his super creepy old truck if he wanted to. I back up and he says, I'm sure it'd be nice to have a pretty girl like you at home. I've always wanted a daughter out
Ew.
at the farm.
I've
A daughter
always
at the
wanted a
farm.
daughter at the farm.
It would be nice to have a pretty girl like you at
You're
home.
disgusting. Get in your car and go. You sicko.
She says, and I awkwardly replied, well, there are lots of male employees that would be better for that.
Love that for
And
you.
he says, well, I would rather have you.
Ew, it keeps going.
It keeps
Turn,
getting worse.
Go.
Keep in mind, it has been pouring rain this entire creepy conversation, and we were both outside. After this, I yell, have a good one, behind me as I sprint to the store, shaking and with a new fear of being abducted.
Gosh. Yeah, that's in the movies where she starts to walk away and then he runs after her and grabs her.
That's one of those moments where it's like, why do you like keep talking to them? But in the moment, you don't know what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, you're completely in like not fight or flight, but like your body is just like
You're like trying not to
panicking.
panic
Yeah.
verbally. You know, you're trying to play it cool.
Yeah.
But then after you're like, oh my gosh, what just happened?
Yeah. And you also kind of like black out.
Yeah. And you're like not as mean as you should be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Terrifying.
That's awful.
Mhm.
I remember one time when my brother and my mom were leaving the gym and an old guy came up to my brother and said like, I need you, can you please come help me? get something out of my trunk. And the guy, I think, looked like pretty able.
Oh.
And my brother was maybe like 14 or
Mhm.
something. And he waited for my mom, and my mom went with him, which I'm like, Mom, that's a 2-for-1. Come on.
Yeah.
And I think he like crawled in his car. Luke did. I don't know. I'd have to ask him. I think he got in the car and then everything was fine and like nothing
Like, he
happened.
really did need help?
I don't know if it ended up just being sketchy or if it was really like fine.
Uh-huh.
I remember like there was a sketchy end, but I don't know what it was. I'll have to ask Luke. I'll
Okay.
get some closure for us. Nobody worry. Ugh, people suck. Okay, I actually know someone this happened to. This was really interesting. My next one. When I was a kid riding home from school, a creepy middle-aged man chased me down with his car for nearly 10 minutes. As I hit exhaustion from trying to flee, I rode like a bat out of hell and jumped my bike into the arms of a stranger with his family in the front yard. And thankfully, they ended up protecting me because the guy took off. Crazy. Caroline, her sister, when they were in California, this guy was following her in their neighborhood, and it was in like the sketchiest van as she was walking home. And it was like or she was on a run or something like that, but she was pretty young. And I think he followed her for like 30, 40 minutes as she would like weave throughout different homes and like different paths.
Oh my
And it was
gosh.
so long. And I don't remember how she got away because it turned into like like when Caroline's mom tells the story and when Ellie tells the story, it is so like there's so much adrenaline and I
Yeah.
forgot the details, but it was very scary. I think they
Jeez.
like caught someone right after shortly too, and I think it was that person or something like that. Yeah.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. People suck.
Yeah.
And see Elizabeth Smart, that case stayed with me forever because of
People are just
situations like this.
creepy. Like, even
Just go get a
to this
job.
day, like, when I'm walking Frankie
Yeah.
or on a run or something,
Yeah.
there will be cars that, like, slow down
Yeah.
just to, like, stare, and it's
Yeah.
not even like I look cute, like, when I walk her.
It's
I'm like,
so weird. No, it's a young girl in leggings and a bra.
but, like, I don't even dress scandalously. Like, it's not even
No,
like,
but it doesn't matter. It's like if you have tight clothes,
yeah,
they're gonna stop and stare like pervs.
it's gross,
It
and
is
some people
gross.
honk,
Ew.
and it's just like, what are you achieving with this? Like, you're not getting anything.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
just
know what they're
making yourself
getting.
look bad.
Yeah.
I hate it. People
I
are
know.
so
I
gross.
can't put my head in the brain of that perspective of like, why
Mhm.
do you do that?
Right. I know. I'll never get it
I don't either.
because 'cause we're not creepy
Pervs.
men.
No, we're not.
Okay. One time, me and my four friends were on the side of the road stuck because our car broke down. Our phones were dead. We had been heading home after a day at the lake and we had no clothes. We were just in our swimsuits and we were trying to flag cars down. Mind you, it was the dead of summer, 100 degrees.
Oh my
And we finally had
gosh.
flagged down some guy and he pulled up in a 93 blackened out Suburban and he was smoking a cigarette. So we asked him if we could use his phone really fast to call one of our dads. And he said, "No, I don't hand out my phone to strangers. I'll give you a ride." I
Ew.
know. We were so desperate and hot that we jumped in the Suburban, just two of us girls. We weren't at all gonna die. I'm assuming that's sarcasm. And he literally told us, "Get in the back so we're all safe." Like us in our swimsuits could do anything to hurt him anyways. So me and my friend freaking went in the back of the Suburban and he started talking about how he was a churchgoer and a part of this Baptist church down the road. He was going like 75 miles per hour the whole time on curvy back roads. Anyways, he dropped us off at home because we had some guardian angels that were apparently there looking out for us, but it was so scary and my dad was so mad. It's a fun story to tell that we
What?
went hitchhiking with a sketchy dude and came out alive.
I if he won't hand you his phone, surely he doesn't have good intentions. If he
Right.
won't hand his phone to innocent women.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, to say
gosh.
no to the
Yeah.
phone, like to say, "Oh, it's dead," or "I don't have a phone," or something is different, but to say no
Yeah.
and then say,
I'll take you home.
yeah,
I'll use my car to take you home.
that's a very valid point. That is bad. In their bathing suits.
Thank God. Wow. That's really
Yeah,
scary.
that's terrifying.
Okay. I actually did this with me and my sister-in-law. So this one's for you. We were in Santa Barbara for bachelorette party weekend and one night hit the bars on State Street. It was the time of night where we hit Denny's afterwards and one of the girls was lagging behind. So two of us stayed behind to wait for her while the others took the first cab. When she came out of the bar, two big Russian guys were with her and she introduced them as her friends and said they could give us a ride home. as we were talking, I asked her, "How long have you been friends with these guys?" And she said, "Oh, I just met them tonight."
Oh, good.
I stopped, looked at the other friend with us who was having the same red flag moment, and I said, "Thanks for the offer, guys, but we're gonna get a cab." The Russians were very furious, and I later had to explain to my naive friend, had we gotten into the car, we would have ended up on a true crime podcast. Honestly, that happened to me, but I went in the car. It wasn't Russians. It was Irishmen. But, we
Oh.
did not know them, me and my sister-in-law, Marilyn,
Uh-huh.
and another one of our friends when we went to Ireland. And we are drunk riding in these guys' car, and we do not know them. And we 100% we snuck out of the hotel. Like, we 100% could have gotten murdered, and we didn't.
Yeah.
We had a bop. We had a bop.
It's either you're gonna have, like, such a fun night that's,
Yeah.
like, a fun story to tell, or
Yeah.
you're gonna die.
Yeah, one of the
Either
2.
one.
Live for both. You live for
Yeah.
both.
Okay, this one had a happy ending, so we'll end on this
Okay,
one.
great.
This might not be that crazy compared to the others, but I had been messaging a guy on Tinder for like 2 weeks. This was like 10 years ago, so please spare me the embarrassment of using Tinder. We had never met before, and so naturally we decided he would pick me up after my closing shift at a local movie theater. The end of closing shift was around midnight, mind you. I didn't tell anybody where I was going or who I was with, but instead I decided that I was going to blindly allow this complete stranger to pick me up and drive me around in an unknown vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, and I should add, my phone was completely dead, and he
No.
conveniently didn't have a charger I could use.
Oh my gosh.
We ended up driving around for about 2 hours chatting and getting to know each other. Fortunately for me, this man did not end up being an axe murderer. Thank goodness, since apparently
He's your
18-year-old me.
husband.
Yeah. It says, instead, this potentially dangerous scenario ended up in me getting engaged to this man 3 years later, and this year we have been married for 6.
Oh my
Now being the
God.
mother to this stranger's daughter, because they have a kid now, I can confidently say that I hope she will never ever choose to meet a man this way, nor will I ever
That's
tell
so
her this is how I met her dad for the very first
Oh
time.
my gosh, that's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a risk.
Yeah.
That's a risk.
That made me think of like all the stories of like when I had that date come to my house.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly though, I do feel like your spidey senses, unless you're just delusional, your spidey senses are
Yeah, you could tell usually right
typically.
away.
Now that's also where the true crime podcasts come in.
Right.
Sure. Or he starts rubbing
Oil.
formaldehyde
Yeah.
on your body and
Is
it's
that
actually
story real?
to prep you. Okay, Caroline studied abroad or went on a mission trip with her study abroad something. Her friend's friend, and that was the girl.
I don't believe that for a
Call her.
second.
Call her.
If you guys know what story we're talking about, there's like so many variations of this story though.
There
Of
are.
like some girl going on a date with the guy and then they go back to his house and he starts massaging her with oil
Yeah.
and she like gets weirded out and goes home
And it's
then
numbing.
yeah, and then like the story I'm talking about is like the meat tenderizer. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, he's like prepping her body for embalmment or not embalmment, to chop her body up and like preserve the body. And then he had a bunch of meat in his freezer
Right. Yeah.
of bodies.
Yeah. So he's like she got a weird rash, went to the
Yeah.
hospital and was like, "Who put this on you?
Yeah.
This is like meat tenderizer." And then they went to go find him and he was gone.
Oh.
Is that the story?
Oh, this guy went to prison.
See that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This happened in Europe?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to get her on the podcast.
The girl?
Yeah.
Honestly,
that'd
we
be a
should
good
set the
guess.
record straight.
Yeah.
It was Caroline's friend's friend. So I think Caroline's friend went on the trip, and then it was the friend of hers that it happened to.
And Caroline is Carly's friend from Dallas.
Yes. Holler.
She's the one that just got married in Italy.
Yes. We can set the record straight, though, with
Yeah.
the numbing massage cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
I know. That's terrifying.
Someone, I think like Glenn Powell talked about it on a podcast.
What?
Yeah.
That happened to him too?
No, he was just talking about the story. That story. I'm like, wow, this.
See, but like I've heard so many variations of it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Let's call her up. I don't know who it is.
I believe it has happened to some people.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I imagine it's just one, right? Surely.
Well, the
With
story
those
I heard
sequence of
was
events?
the guy, like they went to go get him and his house was packed up and he left.
Oh, he escaped.
Yeah. And it was like the house that he took her to was actually like an Airbnb and he didn't even live there.
Oh.
And so then he left when she got weirded out.
I wonder if there's like a podcast with the girl on it and we can just listen.
Yeah.
We should see. But anyways.
Anyways, sorry this episode wasn't very uplifting,
I'm
but the
glad you're all
stories were
alive.
the stories were interesting.
Yes.
It was kind of spooky.
You guys are on a podcast in a different way than you should have been.
Yeah, we just have to do a few spooky episodes here and there to rev us up for the Halloween special.
Okay, yeah. And also keep us on our toes. Keep us aware.
Yeah, Halloween's
Vigilant.
literally in 2 months.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, no. Fall's here. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
I love fall. Okay, we don't have to talk about that, but yay. Thank you guys for listening. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.